Hi guys. I just want to talk a little bit about the presentations and the simple and complex explainer pieces. So we have two other pieces that we're going to hopefully be doing over the next 3 weeks. One of them is a presentation. It's easier one to talk about. I sent out a link to Jane Hart's 100 top tools for e-learning today, or yesterday. That's a perfectly good list. You're more than welcome to go and find another list somewhere. That was just a good place to get you guys started. The hope there is that you'll take something that you didn't quite know about or had heard about or never heard about at the start of the course, and then either in week 5 or in week 6, you'll get up in front of the class and you'll explain it to us. If you would like to be able to explain it in your own professional context, that would be ideal because it gives us some context to think about. But really, any description of it is good. 5, 6, 7 minutes, not a long time. And then what I want you to do is get people involved if you can. If you want to do slides, you can go ahead and do that. If you just want to demonstrate the technology, that's also fine. So that's what we're talking about for those presentation pieces. It's 2 parts. One of them is the presentation, and then afterwards a reflection about that presentation. So how did the presentation go? What kinds of things could I use that for? That kind of thing. The second piece are the explainer pieces, and one of them is simple and one of them is complex. I just want to talk a little bit about simple and complex first. Simple things respond to best practice. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Best practice things are things that can be repeated, and every time you do them, if you do them the same way, it's going to work, right? A complex thing is something that doesn't respond to best practice. It's something that's more about feel. It's more about how you do something. It's something that we're never entirely sure about. It's something that is always a little bit uncertain. So simple forms of baking respond to best practice. So add this, add this, add this, and you're going to be fine. But there are some kinds of baking that don't. So for instance, making biscuits is one of those things that you can have your best practice and try step by step all you want, but you need to have a feel for it. I always like to use the example of raising children as being a complex thing. There's no step-by-step process. There's no definitive way how to do it. You got to have a feel for it. So in the first case, you might do a video or an explanation of some kind that explains someone in a step-by-step way how they can go ahead and do something. So maybe change a chain on a bike or tighten a chain on a bicycle might be a good one that goes with sort of Bonnie's theme inside of the Moodle piece. That's Bonnie Hayden. But a complex piece might be, like I say, the parenting thing is one of those examples. But think about something that you're good at or that you're a professional about or that you know fairly well that is always kind of difficult to explain to other people. Both of these kinds of resources, particularly like if you make a video in both of these cases, they can be really nice pieces to give to students so that they can get a chance to do them over and over again, so they can refer back to them. And they also become nice professional pieces that you can show to prove the things that you can do. So overall here we're looking at 3 kinds of the presentation, the simple explainer, and the complex explainer. And we'll talk about this again in class on Tuesday. I just thought send out a little video today and give you guys a bit of a head start. Feel free to send emails, send me questions on Twitter, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday.